Welcome to Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. My name is Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul. When I'm at a loss for words, I'm grateful for a thesaurus to put suggestions that can help express what I might feel deeply. I just turned to that mighty wise thesaurus that has helped me in the past for such a time as this. The word I wanted help with was the word flabbergasted. Here's the thesaurus description: being affected with sudden and great wonder, amazement, and surprise. That absolutely describes my surprise at the birthday party given me last Friday in anticipation of my 70th birthday tomorrow, March 4th. I could not have been more surprised, amazed, and filled with wonder than I was, thinking I was going to celebrate my daughter in law's and my birthday with a dinner for our immediate family, when the door opened and my 95-year-old mom and all my siblings came in, except for my baby brother Jim, who is not a baby but was heading to North Carolina. I tell you all of this in detail because this party meant so much to me, but it also includes thoughts about living life meaningfully. Hang on, I'm going to land this plane. In designing my birthday party, our son Andrew and his wife Lily concocted an assignment that ended up being absolutely meaningful and humbling to me. Andrew's a poet, and along with creative Lily, they asked everyone coming to the party to compose a haiku poem that would describe me in 17 syllables. When the birthday program began, each family member was invited to read their haiku to me. Remember the words describing the meaning of flabbergasted? I was all of them as I listened to these people I love describe how they saw me. Humbling, to be sure. As I read them over again later, I'm astonished that they all describe the values I hold dear, the way I want to live out my life, sometimes unsuccessfully, but with the motivation for living those virtues that are deep inside of me. It's as if I was sitting in a studio and they were painting my portrait. Oh, how I want to look and sound like the way they created my verbal portrait. Pope John the 23rd once said, "Do not walk through time without leaving worthy evidence of your passage." My family gave me what they believe is evidence of my passage. They encouraged me to know that they saw me. They knew who I was through all the different stages of life, mistakes made and mountains attempted to be climbed, and they loved me because of or in spite of all of it. How do we let others know that they are leaving worthy evidence of their passage? The journalist Kelly Corrigan mentioned something recently. She said, "Take your mentors forward with you." Hmm. So, who do you take forward with you by your actions, your decisions, your choices, your way of being? What encouragers do you take forward with you? Who do you take with you to help remind you how to live in the best possible way on this short passage through life? We don't have to make a list of things we want to do in order to leave worthy evidence of our passage. We have to live it. So it is a reflection of our values and a desire to live in a way that is deeply ingrained in our being. A story I've often told is called The Rag Coat by Lauren Mills. It's about a little girl whose papa died from working in the coal mines. They were so poor in the mountains where they lived that she couldn't go to school because she didn't have a coat to wear. One day the ladies who came to her small cabin to quilt with her mamma decided to make her a coat from the scraps of cloth that they brought with them when they made their quilts. When her coat was completed, she was so excited to be able to go to school the very next day. However, when she walked into the little one-room schoolhouse, the children began taunting her by laughing at her coat. They sang, "Ray coat, Ray coat." Well, in the end of the story, she was able to tell her classmates that her coat wasn't just a bunch of old rags. They were stories, stories about each of them, stories that the quilting mothers had told her when they were adding them in piece by piece to her coat. Each story was about one of the classmates, and she told each of them that story as they felt with loving awe the little piece that was theirs. It was worthy evidence of their passage. So, how have you been given the story of worthy evidence of your passage? How have you given that gift to others? The poet Mary Oliver wrote, "Pay attention, be astonished, tell about it." When you do that for someone, you will have given them the worthy evidence they need to know their life meant something. And the same goes for those who share that gift with you, as my family did for me at my birthday party. The haikus that my family wrote for me will be close at hand in my office to be my reminder of the worthy evidence I have left on this earth, keeping me motivated to continue living in such a way. Thank you, my dear family. This week, on your bathroom mirror, write, "I will live in such a way so that I leave worthy evidence of my passage and encourage others to see their evidence as well." Join me next Monday for Live, Life Inspired Views for Every Day. I'm Chris Meyer, and I'm a curious soul.